All right, cool. It's recorded. I don't even have to say that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bro, you remember when we first started? I used to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Shit was annoying, fam. Now I just want to record and just let it rip. Like, fam, before we get started, can I get a huge shout out real quick? Can I give a huge shout out to we already said one a couple of weeks ago, but shout out to Lauren. Lauren gave her a vision. I'm not even gonna lie, I saw it on Instagram. I thought it was dope.
Mhm.
Um, but pretty much it was the theme of, Jordan. I think it was the sick game where he was on like his knees. Pretty much there's this toy configuration. They're called claws, I think. And or like the like the Mickey Mouse hands, like the gloves. Pretty much there's a picture going around of it shows an image of Jordan, but um, I asked for her to make it come to life, and she did. It took her about 3 weeks, almost a month, and she did it, fam. So I want to give a huge shout out to Lauren. Her IG pages so fucking bad with names. Well, no, Lauren, that's her first name, right? Yeah, Lauren. Shout out
Mhm.
to Lauren. Support your black woman. Uh, so corny. Black women matter. Yes, they do. But no, support them. And things will come. But her IG name is To Be Honest. Am I saying it right? Yeah. And her business page is Imagine Lala Land. I'm saying it right. Yeah. I'll probably put it on the.
You need to start writing this stuff down.
So yeah, I did. Well, I like do, but no, man. We been gone, y'all. Well, have we been gone?
I
No.
mean, yeah, just we both been busy with a lot of other stuff, um, and time. Like when you constantly busy or doing something and moving around, that time can get away from you real quick. So we haven't like been neglecting recording for the people listening. We just kind of just both been doing shit, and I'm getting ready for this baby shower for my girl and trying get all of
We
that
haven't
stuff
been like
together.
neglecting. We still been busy, like
Yeah,
doing a whole sneaker battle.
yeah. We were letting other people do our show, doing sneaker battles. Uh, but we're back. You
Shout
know,
out to all the women that did the sneaker battle. I think that was hella dope. It showed me as well that women know how to rock the fuck out of some sneakers, fam, and they look good doing so as well.
they seem to have a lot of better luck with the connects. The connects that's in your city. They seem to
But it's
always
sizes, fam.
the connects will always come through for a woman.
Of course, I mean, and not saying any of the women partook in this, but most of the times, especially if you have a weed man and you're a woman, most of the time the connect wants to what? Smash. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you said that, not me.
So half of the time, hey, say fam, let me get this, let me get that. Most of the time they'll probably say, yo, I'll give it to you for free or I'll give you a huge discount. And instead of them just doing their job, they want to talk about how they day going, how you been, what's up, what you got planned for the weekend. Fam, give me my shoes, give me my weed, and be gone. You feel me? So, but no, shout out to all like the ladies. Most
Yeah,
definitely, the battles are legitimately good. My personal favorite, I have two favorites to be honest, or maybe three. But the last one that we did was actually dope. I think that was hella cool. The one with Tasha and Wendella was actually cool as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like them all. I thought it was. I mean, I've they all like had sneakers that I had never even heard of, never even seen. So I think that was just really dope. Just getting hip to all the different like collaborations that Nike does, the different colorways of stuff. So we need more men like guys got to stop being scared and just put your collection up. Show people what you got. We tried to get some guys to do it, and they ain't want to hop in.
Are you
So
gonna single out this one particular person? Because I'm gonna say his name regardless.
no, I'm not gonna put him out there like that.
Tubbs, we want you on the show, fam. Tubbs, put your sneakers up to the test because you always posting, got them, or oh, shout out to the sneak, yo, put your sneakers on the show, fam.
Yeah.
But no, shout out to like the sneaker battle. It's cool. Shout out to all the podcasters that's been doing this during this COVID. A lot of people who even podcasters are still getting COVID and are still performing. So shout outs to them because me, I don't got time for that, man. If you sick, stay home. If you sick, leave your laptop alone. Like, cause if you have COVID and you're coughing and you're touching your like laptop, essentially once you get healthy and you're out in the real world, you have to share like or not share like your laptop, but your laptop sometimes goes with you, right? Like
Yeah,
I
but that's why you wipe it down with Clorox wipes, alcohol, or bleach wipes. You wipe your stuff down.
be honest, well, besides you, because you're like a neat freak, how many people honestly wipe down their laptops? Be honest.
I mean, probably not a lot. Like after this pandemic, I would hope people, if they're traveling with them, people that still going to work and
Uh,
or go, different public places to use their laptop. I would hope they do.
I'll do you one better. Be honest. So maybe when you're a teenager or whatnot, because now we have teenagers now in this real world. But after you got through beating your meat, did you wash your hands?
Yes,
You did.
yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, because after hey, after you finish doing that, you was probably a little hungry. So
I actually had a sock, fam. I had a sock like back in the day.
what?
I had a sock, yo. Good
I
point.
don't know what's the sock for.
I don't really like. It's kind of weird. I don't like touching myself. Yes, you're still touching yourself, but I don't like touching myself when doing that. Just weird. So I would use like a sock, so my hands wouldn't make contact with my penis. Yeah, I just thought I was doing myself some type
Hey,
of justice.
to each his own. Okay, to each
Yeah.
his own.
Fam, everybody had it, bro. Everybody had people had a sock back in the day,
I
bro.
did. I never thought to grab a sock first.
You get like an old sock, you make sure it's like washed, then you go at it, and then a couple of times once the sock gets stiff and gets stuffed up, you wash it again and you reuse it, fam.
Nah. Yeah, that'll be interesting in the comments. Um.
All right, so what's up? Talk to me. What's up?
So yeah, man, it's been a lot going on. Since we've last recorded. Actually, you and me, but the election happened, 2020 election.
Shout out to the election.
Joe Biden, he pulled it out. America spoke. And who had to get his ass up out of here.
Why
Why what?
did he have to get his ass up out of there? Why?
Besides the obvious that
What's obvious?
that he was, his divisive rhetoric, trying to divide and separate the country, and
Which already was divided, but go ahead.
no, well, yeah, it was he, the things that he would say. Obviously, he emboldened in a lot of racism to just bubble to the surface, right?
Okay.
So you had all people just run around saying whatever, doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
But just I mean, come on, that the it felt like the last 4 years we was just in a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it was finally time for him to go, man. So I want to shout out to all everybody that went out and voted. Um,
Did you vote?
yes, of course, always. You know, I believe you got it. Obviously it's everybody's choice, but I believe you got to go out and exercise your right to vote. You don't want to leave your choice in the hands of other people.
Okay.
Um, Black women once again. We shout out to all the black women across this country. They really, it, if anybody ever really paid attention and really broke down the voting numbers, black women put him over the top. So
Do you think they put
especially
him
like
over the top, or do you think it was for Miss Harris to be over the top? I mean, your
both,
answer is like wrong.
both, because
Okay.
obviously a vote for Biden is a vote for Kamala Harris too.
Correct.
So both, yeah. But like in Pennsylvania, Arizona, Georgia. Also want to shout out Stacey Abrams, because Stacey Abrams is a black lady. She's a politician from Atlanta, Georgia.
In Georgia, yeah.
She um, got over 800,000 new voters registered for this election.
Yeah.
I mean that's huge.
I remember her from LeBron James's barbershop show.
Yeah. Hmm.
So shout outs to her, fam. I myself, I didn't vote. This was the first time I have not voted. I'm showing my age. Yes, we're still young, but I think the first time I voted was when Al Gore had ran for election. I think that was back in 2000. No, John Kerry.
No.
John Kerry. I think. Uh, John Kerry had that was in '04, I think. If we can fact check it, but John
No,
Kerry. That was
no, bro. I'm older than you.
yeah.
My first time being able to vote was Obama.
No, fam. No, you can vote. No, fam. No, no. The first time you voted was not just for Obama.
Obama was 2008
No, hey, fam. I voted way before Obama.
because I was in college.
Yeah. How old were you? Do the numbers.
No, wait, hold on.
Yeah, do the numbers, fam.
Who Obama won in '04, right?
Oh, eight.
'08,
George,
and then
George Bush was president before Obama.
okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, the first time I voted was I think Obama. Yeah,
Are you
I'm
sure?
huh?
Yeah, fam. No. How old do you have to be to vote? You have to be 18.
Yeah.
So no, fam. So I'm saying I voted for John Kerry. I was 18 years old. That was back in 2004.
Okay.
Yeah. So therefore, like, see, therefore, you're probably proving like my point for me then right now.
What?
I voted since 2004. I think my first one, if I'm not mistaken, it was John Kerry. John Kerry lost, of course, or it could have been Al Gore.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
Al Gore
both of
was
them.
before that.
No, it was Al Gore, then it was John Kerry. Because the first term he went against Al Gore. The second term he went against John Kerry. So yeah.
So why didn't you vote this time?
Um, I honestly felt that I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It was very, very interesting for 4 years watching him, watching like the 45th be our president. And when I say by interesting, entertaining. One, I was astonished, and I actually did applaud him. And I don't care what nobody says, but the United States for the first time, and maybe you can say the late John F. K. But um, for me, the 45th was our first celebrity president. Nobody thought he was going to win. If you ask anybody in our age bracket, maybe a little bit older, how do you know of the 45th? You know him by TV shows. You know him by The Simpsons. You know him because he parties a lot and he has money. The like Trump Tower. So that's how I recognize or how I relate to Donald Trump. I don't relate to like Donald Trump as like a politician because he's not.
Well, nobody does, but that's still, but still.
So
So
I thank you for that.
why didn't you go out and go to the
So I
polls
didn't
though?
vote because one, and I'll be completely honest, it's just as simple. Both of the people who ran for president didn't intrigue me enough to even vote. I'm not. Yes, I have the right to vote. Yes, my forefathers have fought for that right for me to vote, and now I have an option to vote. But I also don't want to just vote for anybody or just to say, "Oh, hey, I'm voting for this person because oh, I want him out of office."
But
Both of them,
what did they need to intrigue you about?
just what they could do for me. None of them. One, as you said, it was like a shit show. He didn't do anything for me as far as to me he was a joke. Yes, a joke to watch on like TV and to read about, but as far as that, the needs of me wanting him back in there didn't play a huge factor. The only thing that Biden had for me that I can honestly say that I would have even voted for him was because of Miss Harris. You know what I'm saying? That
But you do understand though that when you're saying that you felt neither one of them could do anything for you. We have to give Biden a chance to
yeah,
do what he said that he's going to do.
yeah. I mean, he has his chance now. So I mean, if he has his chance, and if God willing, I'm alive in the next 4 years, and I feel that he's done something for me that okay, hey, I like this, then yes, next time I will vote if I'm alive. If not, then
But see that just
yeah,
that don't make sense to me
it
because
makes sense. I mean,
no, because
just because you're
you're saying that you didn't vote. Okay, you
because
didn't
both
vote for
parties.
Trump, right? Because obviously he needed to go. But then you say you didn't vote for Biden because he hasn't done he
No,
has to get into
no, not
office.
saying that he hasn't done anything for me because of course he can't, but
Hmm.
just his like campaigning and just him talking, him being on like the Breakfast Club, him being on CNN. There was another interview that he did. It was on C-SPAN is called correct? Yeah, yes, C-SPAN. Just certain things like that. Some of his past interviews that I've looked up, and by all means, everybody makes mistakes. I'm not knocking you if you did make a mistake in the past because the past is the past. You know, hell, I made mistakes in the past, and I'm still here. Few people have forgiven me. Some people haven't. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, once again, it's your right to see who you want to be in office. And by all means, if you voted for Biden, I'm happy for you. Hey, we have a Democrat in the office, but I am 85% sure if you go down a list and you ask people why are you voting for Biden, they really won't give you a clear cut answer. Hell, I'm not giving you a clear cut answer. Now, I will say in the next 4 years, if I'm alive and he's done something significant for me or towards our future, where hell, my daughter is going to reap like the benefits, then of course I will vote.
Okay, but then let me say this also, and I had this conversation with one of my boys in the gym
Uh,
last week, and because he didn't vote either.
Never talk about politics with friends and family, fam.
No, no, I like it because, and I'll say this, and this is not just to you. This is to anybody, particularly black. If you didn't vote, if you do not vote and express, what you feel, your right to do that, then you cannot complain. You can't sit and complain about if Biden did or didn't do something you thought he was going to do. You can't complain.
But are you saying to the people who didn't vote, you can't complain as far as them complaining in the future, or because nobody could from what I hear now, nobody's like complaining.
No, I'm talking about as far as any type of policy,
Uh huh.
laws, or legislature that he does or does not enact, you cannot complain if you did not vote.
I will agree with that to a certain extent. I think for me, where it lies, and to be honest with you, it's not even about the presidency. Excuse me, about him being president. It's about the other brackets as well. Now that I can say I'm at fault for not voting, because it all starts not even so much at DC, but where you live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the local elections, yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely matter too. Your local politicians, because it's a lot of those here in Houston that they needed to go to.
Yeah. So
So
definitely, I will say, when I had a talk today in the barbershop,
mhm.
and when I'm 34, and the guy I was talking to, I'm sorry, not at the barbershop, after I left the barbershop, so at like work, the guy I was talking to, he had to be about 34, maybe in his 40s or almost 50s, and we were talking about the Voting or Right Act. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Uh, mind you, I'm 34. He's almost 50, or probably in his 50s. I'm talking about the Voting Rights Act. He didn't know what that was.
The
You know,
Voting Rights
he-
Act of 1964.
no, 65.
65. Okay, 65.
Yes. He didn't know who signed off on it. He didn't know who was present when it was signed off on it. And I'm just like, fam, like these are things that you need to know, or these are things that you have to teach. And I mean, granted, yes, I'm in school, so I'm being educated on it a little bit more, and my motor skills are now learning, and about it now. Even though I knew about it like before, but now I can actually have a conversation with somebody. I remember, and I'm sure people do this. I don't really talk about things I don't know about. I might, almost like golf. I know enough to have a basic conversation, but I
Mhm.
can't go in depth about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, so now that I'm caught up with, politics, I actually like it. Oh, it's dope. Did this person vote? Yes, he did vote. Who did he
Uh-huh.
vote for? Of course, he voted for Biden. Now I respect his answer. He said because he didn't want Trump in office. That was the reason why he voted for Biden, and I respect that answer. But also, that also goes to show he may not like what Biden has to offer within 4 years. So then, when you say people who didn't vote, we can't speak, it's like people who also voted, they don't really know what's going on, and they're probably still going to complain. The people who are going to complain are people who probably voted for the president.
Well, that and I'll add to that a couple things. One, people are never just gonna be satisfied.
Never.
You're not gonna make everybody happy. Two is that I agree with you. I'm sure there were a lot of people that voted for Biden just based on the fact that I think we all could agree that Trump was not good for this country. He had to go.
Yeah.
Like he just, you know what I'm saying? And so I get that. Um, and I, I'm like you, like I like politics. Like you ask my girl, I was up watching CNN every night.
Yeah.
I just kind of got intrigued and just fell into it. And like I said, I CNN, ABC. I was watching it. I was reading up on stuff. Um, and so yeah, I mean, he had to fucking go. Even if I was one of those people that didn't do any research, didn't watch the news, none of that shit, I still would have voted for Biden, probably just like this, like because I'm seeing like look at what the fuck we have. Like, nah, he
I
got
respect
to
that.
go. Like our country is falling apart. This hundreds of thousands of people dying from this coronavirus because his administration dropped the ball in jumping out ahead of this thing before it, you know, exploded, and now we got this pandemic.
Yeah,
He had to go. Now, me personally, like I said, I was paying attention to a lot of this stuff, watching the news all the time. So I'll say, and I'll tell people this too. Biden got elected. Okay, cool. He, because of black people, in particular black women, he's in this office. Now we have to hold his feet to the fire. We have to hold him and Kamala Harris accountable for
yeah,
all the things they said they was gonna do for our black communities around this country, particularly ones that are suffering, low income areas. We got to make sure and hold them to what they said, and that's just our job going forward. So
okay.
yeah,
Let me ask you this. You think this would benefit Ms. Harris?
say it again.
You think this would benefit the Vice President Harris?
As far as what?
The next, well, not the next 4 years. She would have to wait. So for her, it would be 8 years. Because
Oh,
she
like if
can't
she
run.
tries to run for president?
Yeah. Do you think? Because wait, now one thing. Now, can you try to run for presidency? What as you're a vice president?
No.
Okay, so that means she has to wait 8 years then.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
Um,
because yeah, she would have to wait 8 years.
yeah. So do you,
Unless Biden decides not to run, because it's funny you said that. Me and my girl, we actually had that conversation not too long ago. Um, like, because this was before the election was over, so
no,
it was like if Biden wins, because he's 77 now, so in 4 years he'll be 81. He's like,
he's
does he have
77
to
or
run?
78.
He's 77.
Okay.
We were we were wondering like, okay, does he have to run in 2024, or if he doesn't want to, can he just concede and somebody else, another Democratic representative, will run? We weren't sure. So that's a good question. I'm not sure, but I think he has the choice if he doesn't want to run for reelection.
Yeah.
Then I think Kamala Harris would be able to, if become the next Democratic representative. But
Okay.
that was a good question. But yeah, but to answer the question, if these next 4 years, if things obviously look, we were at rock bottom, so shit can only get better from here. But I think they definitely they have a lot of work ahead of them to repair a lot of shit that the other motherfucker did. So
Yeah.
if they can get things kind of back on track, like with this virus, with the job, because a lot of people lost their job because of this pandemic. So I think it would definitely benefit her in the long run if things can kind of get back on track for the country as a whole.
I think, like I said, like the man's dirt old, yo. One thing I do wish that I think the oldest you have to be is 35 to run for like president. I think we need young. I mean, and not saying, oh, I forgot the young lady's name. She's a Democrat for New York. She's I think Puerto Rican or something.
Oh,
Alexandria.
Ocasio Cortez.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
that
So people like her,
okay?
man. Like, I want younger people that I can relate to. And I say this to say it's almost like church. Our parents would make us go to church. The pastor's old, but now when we go to church, we like to find pastors within our age group or just somebody that we could relate to. Not saying, oh, they have to be 34 or some, but at least be in that 40-year-old bracket. Now, I think Obama, when he got elected, he was in his late 40s, right? I think so.
Yeah, yeah. I
So I
believe
mean,
I
just
believe
stuff like
so.
that, fam. Like we got a fucking president who's fucking what 77, 78 years old, fam. Like I can't relate to him. I honestly can't relate to him. I can't relate to Trump. Like we need, and the slogan what like rock to vote. or like your vote counts and like this and this. But if we
Mhm.
getting all these 20-year-old somethings to vote, they're like the next wave up. They don't need to have somebody who's 78 years old running for president. They
I,
don't.
I I just need them, to do it, do their job,
Yes,
do right by the people,
this is true.
do what they said that they were going to do. I mean, and
They
of course,
do their
yes,
job.
the old, all politicians are shit. They all lie. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
They do.
That's a whole nother conversation that could go on forever. Yes,
Um, but
all
now
politicians lie. Okay, but you know, it.
I need I need at least I would like if it did start getting younger, at least people who ran for president was between 35 and like the tops is like 50. Like, and no knock on Joe Biden, but damn, fam, the dude might die while fucking coughing. The man's old as fuck. Like the man's old as fuck, fam. Like it's fucking it's
Hey,
already
but you can be old and healthy. So
yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? Black
yeah,
don't crack.
yeah,
He's not black. Uh so nah. I wish
cool.
him luck. I
Yeah.
hope that, he does good. And if he does do something within the 4 years that I can relate to and that helps and benefits me, by all means, I'll hop on like the bandwagon and I'll vote for
Cool.
him and her.
So you wanna talk about the event we did with Truckcast, or do you want to get into
Let's do
kind of like
Truckcast real quick. Let's do
okay,
Truckcast.
okay.
Let's get out the way. Truckcast,
So
we love you.
yeah,
We had an event this
shout
past
out,
weekend. Well, we all had an event this past weekend at
yeah,
Christian
shout
Tailgate.
out to DB and Humvee.
Yeah, shout out to them too, man. I love them boys. Hospitality. DB is a radio personality. Even though he doesn't have a little show, the man can carry a whole fucking show by himself. The man loves to talk.
Yeah,
I love to talk. The man can talk. But no, we had a versus battle at Christian Tailgate. We selected our best 12 songs between 1995 and 2005, and vice versa. We had honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought it was gonna be crickets. I honestly did. I was like, fam,
what do you
COVID,
mean?
huh?
What do you mean? Like,
Like it was gonna be quiet. Like nobody showed up. Uh,
oh,
and then
yeah. Well, people, black people, like I
CPT
said,
time.
they on CP time.
I was like, fam, the a flyer said 6:30. Nobody showed up at 6:30, and I was looking at Marcus like, fam, dog, let's just say fuck it and let's just go get drunk real quick, dog. And then you had the little, hey, fuck Dallas Cowboys fans, okay? I said it. You heard it here first. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys fans, not the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys fans.
Their fans are definitely delusional. So yeah.
Delusional and fucking too friendly. Fam, you don't gotta touch somebody at the bar every time the Cowboys do something. Don't touch me. You talk to me.
Hey, he had that guy that we're talking about. He had been there for a while, so he was already lit from the first since the first quarter. And well, I think we got there. It was already after halftime. He had been there, so
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, yeah. Shout out to the people that showed up and supported us, man. It was a. I mean, I can't complain. I thought it was great. I think it was a
It was
quick
great.
turnout. Yeah, it was the right amount of people came because it wasn't too packed, so people weren't on top of each other and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I think people enjoyed it. I thought it was dope. Um,
It was a great turnout.
Truckcast kind of had us at the beginning. They had it. I think they won a few rounds at the beginning, but
They did. They did.
I think towards the middle and the end, I think we kind of took the reins and
We resurrected ourselves.
kind of ran off with it. But it was fun, man. I really enjoyed it. It was fun seeing when a song would crank up and you see the reaction of the crowd, the ladies dancing and stuff. So it was real dope. I liked it.
It was cool. Brought back memories. It was good to see people dance and sing with us, fam.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind doing that again. And like
yeah,
once
for
again,
sure.
shout outs to Christian Tailgates. They let us use their bar and host the event. So
Yeah,
oh,
damn, whatever the dude named the manager. I'm sorry if I don't know his name, but he really showed us a lot of love. He set us up real nice on the back patio with the turf out there and the couches. Man, he really hooked us up. He was real warm and welcoming to us. So that was real dope for him.
fam, I'm looking at myself in the background. Damn, I lost a lot of weight, fam. I was a big boy, dog. Yeah.
No.
And my hair got longer too.
Yeah, yeah.
I lost a lot of weight. Damn, that's what's up.
But
Uh,
yeah, yeah, appreciate everybody coming out. I know like Single in the Loop came. What's the
Plano
Teddy
Game.
Tuesday?
Yeah, yeah, no. They're like a Teddy Pod.
Yeah,
Teddy Plano Games podcast. They came out there.
yeah.
Uh what's the young ladies? They used to be a part of the other pod. I forgot. And I actually listened to them too. I'm so embarrassed. Yikes. That's embarrassing. I'm getting old, lady. Sorry, I'm getting fucking old. They're kind of the Lemonade podcast.
Yes, yes,
Yes. Aha. They were there. Some friends of like family. They came out. Uh,
yeah,
so shout out to everybody. But after we left, the next day, I started listening to songs. Man, we left out so many bangers for 2000.
I mean, yeah, it was a lot to choose from. I mean, that it really brought me back to like my college days, man. Like that,
We
03.
left out go like DJ,
Hmm?
go DJ, cause that's my DJ. Go
Lil Wayne and
that,
Manny
that came,
Fresh.
that came out 2005.
Yeah, see, I didn't even.
Yeah, fam. Like we
Yeah,
left
it was
out.
man, it was a it's a lot of good music that came out back in that little 10 year,
Yeah,
10-year decade. So, but yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, man. So we definitely gotta see if we can do that again in the near future. But I gotta. So I know we talked about this on the phone the other day. About the juice. Um,
boy, about all the juices out. Add the juices out. Go ahead and vent, fam. And
so let me set the scenario for
set
people.
the tone.
So I'm at the well, this had to be Monday, I think. I'm at the gym, and oh no, this was Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. I'm at the gym, and my girl calls me. She's like asking me what I wanted to eat for dinner.
Yeah,
So she was like, "I'm just gonna go pick up Chick-fil-A." Like, all right, cool. She was like, "How much longer you gonna be in the gym?" I said, "About 30, 40 more minutes." She's like, "Okay, are you by yourself?" I was like, "No, why?" She's like, "Oh, I was just asking." Right? So I was like, "All right, okay." So we get off the phone. So I go back to my workout, right? I'm in the groove, I'm hitting it, right? And she texts me, "You sounded real suspicious just now." So what the fuck? Bro, I'm like, I could be working out and in a groove and she could text me some off the wall shit,
yeah.
fuck my whole workout up, right? So I'm like, wait, what the fuck going on? Like, so I took offense to it. So I was like, I start texting her back. I stopped my workout. I start texting her back, like, yo, like, what you mean I ain't doing that? I'm working out. And the thing about her is she always likes to play with me.
Yeah,
But to, to me, she's not playing. And I know she's gonna see this and be like, oh my God, yeah, I don't care.
you finna get
So
again.
what I was trying to explain to her was, so we've been together for a little over 3 years. Disclaimer to everybody, I have not cheated, okay? I have done some shit that I shouldn't have done, but I've never cheated on her. Don't worry about what that other shit is. So, but what I was trying to explain to her is that, and I'm reference Charlemagne again. He has this saying about for men who have cheated in the past and were lucky enough that their woman stayed with them is that the best thing that a man could do to earn a woman's trust back is change behavior. And I mean, it makes sense. I believe that. So I know, like for me, you know, so like when my girl says that, like it triggers something in me because now I feel like I have to kind of go out of my way to prove to you that I'm not doing shit. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? And and then she's like, "Oh, it's not even a big deal. Why are you tripping? Yada yada yada." I said, "I'm tripping because you triggered something." And it's almost like if a man cheats on a woman, right? But then she takes him back. There's a wound, right? There's a wound that never really quite heals. It just always has a scab over it,
Never.
right? So it's like I likened it to when she says shit like that. It's almost like she just picking at a scab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She picking at it. It's like, yo, stop picking at the scab because then that's gonna trigger something. And she couldn't understand why I was like tripping out. I'm like, yo, because I'm not doing anything, but I don't want you to I don't want you to feel that. I don't even want that thought to cross your mind that, oh, he sounds suspicious on the phone. Like, whoa, 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 no, no, I'm not. I'm at the gym. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. I don't
Yeah.
know how I all of a sudden in that moment sounded suspicious on the phone, but I'm like, hey, whoa, I'm chilling at the gym. I'm working out. I don't even want them kind of thoughts in your head, right? I'm a changed man. I'm on a new path. I'm doing right by you. Let's not even open up that old wound. I don't even want to talk about it, right? And so, and maybe a lot of men can relate. Maybe I sound crazy. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But
He said,
you
"I
know,
don't give a fuck."
for
Yeah.
men that have had past transgressions or any type of infidelity, you part of the healing process and of your and you you're that woman staying with you is sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and you going you're gonna have to go out of your way sometimes to reassure your woman and things like that and
I'll say this. I'll,
yeah, right. And so I just I try to make her understand like it's not that I was trying to hide anything. I'm like, yo, I don't ever want you to think that I'm doing anything or was doing something that of the type of shit that I had did in the past that got me in
not
trouble.
even that, but
Go ahead.
ladies, if you take him back in the most nicest words, just be quiet. Okay, you took him back for a reason. He's trying to do things, and all men are not. Once you take a man back, doesn't mean that all men are going to be good. Some men are still going to go back to the same shit they were doing. But for the most part, if your man is, and I think like you said, like Charlemagne said, what they're changing like their character.
Well, yeah, he said that the best thing a man can do to show his woman is through changed behavior.
Okay, fine. Okay, so like change behavior, fam. Like change behavior is for the men that put themselves in there and have got taken back by their woman. We're changing for a reason. We're changing to show you that hey, we can do better. And
And that hey, and not to cut you off, but
yeah,
also that hey, you know what, you can trust me.
yeah.
I messed up in the past, but you can trust me now. you know
But the
but go
worst
ahead.
thing to do to a man, even a woman, the worst thing to do to a man is if they're doing good and you slightly kind of throw jabs or throw questions to see what they're doing, it makes that person feel like, fam, even by me doing good, I'm still fucking up. I might as well just go out and do what you want me to do so I can still get in trouble because I'll be in trouble for it anyway. So if I'm going to the gym and I hang up the phone real quick, oh, why'd you hang up so fast? Fam, I'm at the gym. Like, you work out at the gym. I don't have time to talk. You just said, I'm gonna call you back. Okay, cool, bye. Click. I'll come like, yo, the more you nag somebody, you're not giving that person any time to show that they've changed.
Yeah,
You're bringing up the past, and I think when they do bring up the past, or they are insecure about certain things, they still have open wounds on themselves still. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And they need to help get closed. And I mean, hell, we can work on that together, but don't put those open wounds on me when I am trying to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm doing good and my character has changed, and you still have insecurities or you still have open wounds, don't bring that on to me. So when you
right.
bring it on to me, then it's a negative vibe, and I'm just like, fam, I have to get away because regardless,
Even for women out there who kind of find a way to always bring it up, even joking about it or just you know, oh, you like, oh, you remember that time when? And I'm like, why? Like, why are we even going back to that negative space?
yeah,
Like, if we try. I'm trying to, as a man, I'm trying to move beyond that, be better.
uh huh,
Prove to you that I can be trusted as your man. Why
yeah.
even bring it up?
Fam, everybody knows my situation from like last year, or everybody who paid attention to it, or podcast world, whatever, or whoever hears the pod. But even when I was with that other person, I was still being asked questions, and and like you was in the like you was in there with me. I'm doing good. I'm still being asked questions. It's like, fam, I can't win. It's like I might as well go back and do what I'm doing if you're gonna ask me every single day. And the fucked up part about situations like that is when you know you're having a good week, you was like, fam, I know there's gonna be that one day where she's gonna be like, yo, this shit's too good to be true. Let me ask him a question to fuck it all up, yeah. And it's like, nah, it's like, yo, y'all are both laughing, and it'd be like, this is fellas, this is the most fucked up thing that a woman can do to fuck up your whole day. So I have a question.
Oh man, that is that. Yeah,
Fam, when a woman tells you, well, actually two things.
no, it's after she been looking at her phone for 20 minutes and then she closes it and puts it down.
Yeah. So
I have a question.
I have a question. Fam, y'all could be laughing, damn near crying tears, like enjoying yourselves. So I have a question. Or they'll be like, or they'll hit you with a banger. I didn't talk to you later. Like, fam, about what? Talk to me now. You just text me. I ain't talk to you later. What are you doing right now? Nothing. So talk to me now. Tell me now. Like, don't wait until later when I had a good time.
And and that's why I'm a big believer in therapy, and in in this particular case where we're talking about like couples therapy.
Uh,
I mean I want to do that. I want to take my girl with me to couples therapy. I think a lot of couples, regardless of what you're dealing with,
yeah,
but if you're with somebody and you know it's going to be long term, possibly leading into marriage, I think couples therapy is a great thing. Like, because communication is something that can always be worked on.
yeah.
Uh, if there's any type of trust issues, be it from the woman to the man or from the man to the woman, because women do shit too.
Oh,
But
a lot. A lot.
you know, I'm definitely a big fan of couples therapy.
I
You
think it's
know,
just hard, fam. Like that's one of the most hardest things that a person can go through is when you're consistently being asked questions, knowing that you're being good, you almost feel like defeated. And that's when, like we're all human, that's when you do think about doing things that you know you probably shouldn't, but it's like, fam, like you're getting harassed in a like if when you know you're in a good situation, but you're getting harassed, it's like, man, I can't win. Regardless if I'm doing good, I'm still gonna fuck up and lose. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
it's almost like a kid bringing home all A's and that one B, and the B is like an 89. It's like it's like, yo, the report card, it looks dope as hell. You got all smiley faces, all A's, that 189. All they see is what? That
The
189.
189.
They don't see any hundreds, any 98s, any superb 101. They see that 189. And it's like, fam, I might as well just filmed everything then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And ladies, that are watching, I don't want them to get me wrong or misconstrued. I'm not saying that if a man messes up that he doesn't deserve any type of uh, questioning or criticism or whatever. But I, you know, I also feel like if you're with a man and he cheated or he committed some type of infidelity, and you decide to stay with him, it can't, the relationship is gonna forever be altered, but it can't be a lifetime of you sound suspicious, or the let's you want to bring up the incident he had 2 years ago, you just because you just want to talk about it because something triggered you. It's of course, yes, you have the right to heal, but it's like, okay, you're never going to heal if you keep ripping off the band-aid or if you keep picking at the
Ladies
scab, like
keep
I said
receipts.
earlier.
Ladies keep receipts. So when you think
Absolutely.
everything's gonna clear, and they be like, yo, I have a question. Remember from 2 years ago, fam? I don't know anything from 2 years ago. Like, was it a significant time in my life? Like, I can't recall that 2 years ago. Well, hold on, just wait. I have receipts. 1 second. I'm like, I could have been drunk. I don't know. Like, fam. So, I mean, just give that person, and I don't want to say slack, but if you, because actions speak louder like than words, and I know sometimes words do sting and they do hurt, but if a guy or a gal is really trying their hardest to change
Hmm.
better, you have to be on that ride with them. When you start nitpicking or asking questions jokingly, we know you're really not joking. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely believe that. Um, yeah, that was, yeah, man, that was, yeah, yeah, that was interesting. I just, you know, like
I
I
ain't gonna
said,
let you know, but I don't want your girl hearing this. Like, say, fam,
no, no, it's no. Like I said, that night, even when I was driving home, I explained to her, like, I told her why I had got so triggered at what she said. You know, like I said, I don't want. I was like, I don't want you even thinking like that because like a bitch suspect. Like you can fucking. I FaceTime her when I'm at the gym sometimes. Like I'm not hiding shit. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Like it's women everywhere. I don't care. Like you know what I'm saying.
But
So yeah,
do you FaceTime her to, cause like that's how she feels good. Like
No, no, just no, really, like if I'm working out, like because she's pregnant and like she goes and works out too. And so it's more like, hey, just so I can make sure she's okay, like if she's driving home or if
yeah,
she's that's it's not like, oh, let me FaceTime her so she can know I'm not doing it. Nah,
'cause I
we
think
not
what
on
I
that.
do, I'm big at that. Like I already know how this girl acts, so it's more so let me fight her. Let me beat her to like the bullet. So I can be like, oh hey, let you know I'm with XYZ right now. So she ain't gotta ask, oh, who you with? You know what I'm saying? Because I
Hmm.
know in the back of her head, she may not ask it, but I know it's killing her not to ask. So let me just let you know, or let me purposely take a picture or purposely post something because I know that you're gonna look at it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and then they always ask, I mean, so what? I can't look at your page. I'm like, fair, you can look at the page. I'm not tripping, but I'm not looking for your page. Like, I guess maybe because I'm just a nonchalant person. It's like I I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I just find it weird.
Um, real quick, but before we get to the last part, because I want to ask you something, because this actually was a discussion that I fell into today. It was on Twitter, and you know the people, but I won't say them on air. Um, like
What?
back in like when you were dating, like back in your younger days, were you the type of guy to ask for nudes?
Uh,
Like did you pull that move out your bag?
Honestly, no. Um,
Yes. Me too, yeah.
I never really asked for news, fam. Every once in a blue moon, like if they were like, oh, if they purposely was like, hey, I'm doing this right now.
Hmm.
Of course, I'm oh, like let me see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was like, oh, I just got out like the shower. Oh, all right, bet. Let me see.
Yeah. Because somebody had tweeted that guys don't ask for nudes anymore. Now they asking for feet pics.
Oh,
Right?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
And so I was funny. So I replied to the tweet. I was like, oh, so I said, so y'all busting off to feet pics.
Yeah,
Right?
oh,
and
yeah, I'm good,
and
bro.
so like it was like two people like replied back. It was like, nah, fam, you tripping. We ain't say all that. I'm like, okay, my bad. But and then I was like, back when I was dating, I was never the guy to ask for the nude. Like I always felt like it sounded corny coming out my mouth.
Yeah,
That was just so it was just never my thing. Like I would they would send me nudes, but and I'm not like bragging or nothing, but like I've gotten nudes before from women that I would date,
yeah.
but like I didn't really have to like ask. Like it just kind of like happened naturally, like because I know like a lot of women, they say like, oh, I was talking to this dude for 3 weeks, he was asking for pictures. Oh, I've been dating a dude for 2 months, he was asking for pictures, and a lot of women don't like that, and
Nah,
so
I don't do that. It's
yeah, it's like so like I said, that was kind of never my thing, but I was just curious. I was like, because I was like, I'm gonna ask Peabody like if he did it, like what was his line? What would he say? You know what I'm saying?
I just I'm a firm believer in people keeping like receipts. So I don't
Hmm.
never try to put myself in a situation where it can get blown up. But as far as for asking for nudes, nah. But I am notorious for if you like, oh, hey, I just got out the shower. I'm gonna send like the lurking eyes, like, ooh, like what's up? Let me
Yeah,
see. You know what I'm saying? But nothing to the point of, nah, I'm good.
yeah, because like I mean, most times like women, like girl women like to buy lingerie, and they probably like put it on and want to show you or something. Like
I
that's
know.
how I would get stuff like that.
I like lingerie pictures more than I like the nude pictures.
I
I like,
I, I understand, yeah, because you it kind of
like that see-through lingerie where it kind of leaves, like even though you can probably see, like,
right, a little bit of mystery.
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
like the
I
nude,
feel you, and I feel
like,
you. Yeah.
like,
I don't know how these new niggas out here asking for feet pics today. I don't know about
hey, I'm only fans, fam.
niggas asking for feet pics. I don't know about that one, but hey, I'm not judging nobody. Do what you do.
Only fan wins every single time, fam.
Everybody, damn, everybody got a damn OnlyFans. Shit.
I told you, fam. That's that money, dog. That's a lucrative business.
Yeah,
People
definitely.
buying houses off of OnlyFans now, fam. People buying cars off of OnlyFans. People buying
Yeah,
PlayStation fives. Uh,
the hustle. It is a hustle for these ladies. Um. So last thing, real quick to all our fans, listeners.
well, Marcus got money. Marcus hit the jackpot, boy.
No, no, nope. But
Oh,
I'll tell you off air. But no. So we're gonna do a special giveaway for Christmas this year. So what? what we're thinking is if we can get to so right now on Instagram,
We got 1,700, right? Or 16.
right? Well, yeah, 1697, right? So we have 1,697 followers on Instagram. If we can get to 2,000 by
I would probably even say YouTube, fam. I'll
well,
probably say
yeah,
YouTube.
okay.
YouTube,
So
we had what?
YouTube, we have
100 something?
183 subscribers. If we
What?
can get to 200 by
Let's do 250.
250,
Wait, we had what? Like 100 and what?
183.
Let's do 250, fam.
I'll say 250. All right.
183,
So we
that's
can
what,
get
like 17 followers.
so if we can get to 250 subscribers on our YouTube page before Christmas hits, we'll do a special giveaway of an Amazon Alexa, a free Amazon Alexa. We'll give it away to one lucky fan if we can get to 250 subscribers by Christmas. We'll figure out some way to make it fair. We'll I don't know, put names in a hat or something, or just pick a random name. If we can get to 250 by Christmas, one lucky winner will get an Amazon Alexa.
Oh,
So
or we could do something where we will put the post, or you'll post to Amazon, hey, tag 3 people and make sure they tag you back. And then that's how they get nominated or something like that. So we can be fair.
yeah, okay. I'll draw some that because yeah, that could work too. I like that.
Like, hey, tag three
But yeah,
people that you know and make sure they tag you back. So once they tag you back, okay, boom, this person, you're inside the tally, then that person's inside the tally. So it can be fair.
for sure. I'm down with that. Yeah. So yeah, man, like I said, we'll give away a free Amazon Alexa for you to put in your crib and get those 250 subscribers uh, anytime between now and Christmas, and you'll get that free gift.
Oh,
That's all I got, man. You got
oh,
anything else to close out?
yes, I don't have COVID. I'm COVID free. Going to New York tomorrow, so I had to get tested for COVID.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Straight, I'm good.
Safe travels for you.
Safe travels all the time, fam.
Yeah,
Fam, it's New York pizza.
that'll be fun out there, man. I think the weather is still pretty good right now, so
Yeah, I caught my
have fun.
homeboy from New York, or from New Jersey, I should say. He was wearing basketball shorts today, so you know.
Cool. All right, man. You want to take us out?
Man, it's been so long, fam. How did I say it before? Mama, I love you. Raina, Daddy is obsessed with you. I love you.
And I'll add I love you, Carter. Can't wait to see you.
King Carter.
Yeah. He'll be here soon. So that's it, man.
And we're gonna have to change our names to the Newly Dads.
The what? The what?
The Newly Dads podcast.
The the Dad Bod podcast.
Damn. Oh, Dad Bod. Oh, I like that. The Dad Bods podcast. I like that. The Dad Bods podcast. That's funny, man. All right, peace, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All the time.
All right.